Hey guys, it's Jess with Faithful Farm Life, and today I want to show you how to clean a bee smoker that is coated in creosote. So creosote is basically the ashy tar-like buildup that you get inside of a smoker or inside of a chimney flue in your home if you have a wood-burning fireplace. Try to let you see that. All that black sooty stuff. Okay, so in your home, in a fireplace, this is really dangerous because it's really flammable. In our smoker, that's okay, but it can build up and block the hole here where the smoke won't come out, rendering our smoker useless. So there are a couple of different ways that you can clean your smoker. You can soak it overnight in a water, vinegar, soap solution. But today I'm going to show you how to use a propane torch to clean this creosote out. Okay, so I've got my torch lit and I'm going to start burning the creosote on the inside of the lid. You're going to want to burn this for about a minute and it'll start to break off and turn ashy, and you should be able to use a brush, a metal brush, toothbrush, whatever you have on hand to scrape it right off. It's a lot like the self-cleaning feature on a lot of ovens where you turn it on and it gets really hot and just burns everything on the inside out. And that's basically what's happening here. Okay, so now that you have burned off the creosote or gotten it hot enough to where it has turned ashy, you can take a wire brush, an old toothbrush, or your hive tool and just scrape out the inside. But you do want to make sure that the metal is cooled off before you touch it because it's going to be really hot. Mine isn't cooled off, so I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to scrape a little bit out so that I can show you what I'm talking about here. It's kind of hard to do this one hand. We'll use the hive tool too. Alright, not sure if you can see all the ash and soot that has come out up here. That's not all of it, it's just a little, and I'll do a close-up shot for you to see as well. But all this stuff can really clog up and gunk up your smoker and make it where it doesn't work as well for you. And this is a tool that you really don't want to be without when you have a colony that's trying to protect their hive. And you are the intruder. So we'll also do the same thing with the body part of the smoker. You're not going to want to get the leather part here too hot, but you can take the torch and go around the inside of the body here and do the same thing that we did here. And then if you still want to go through with the soaking method after, you can go ahead and do that as well, and then just wipe it out good the next day. Let it soak overnight. Wipe it. I'll wipe this one out here in just a little bit, but I'm not going to soak it overnight. And it is a good idea to consistently clean your smoker. You can soak it, every a couple times a year, depending on how often you're using it. If you're going into your hives a lot, you're going to want to clean it more often. If you're not going in very often, once or twice a year should be okay. But just anytime you notice any kind of buildup, soak it. And if it gets bad, use this propane torch method to take care of it for you. So as I said before, you burn the inside of the body the same as you do the lid. And when you're finished burning the creosote, you get your wire brush. There we go. Your wire brush or an old toothbrush or your hive tool, just something that can scrape the inside, and you're going to scrape it down. And then we'll take this to dump it. I'm not going to dump it right here, so let's switch over. So I'm going to dump my ash right here on this board so that you can see what's coming out of the smoker body. Now the lighting's pretty bad right here. It's hard to see. I'll try to lighten that up for you. But it's much cleaner now than it was. There's some more scraping that I can do, but I won't make you watch all of that. And the inside of the lid, this is what I've gotten out so far. It's also not finished, but I'll finish those up tonight. And then just wipe them out. And as I said before, you can soak them overnight in a water vinegar soap solution if you would like to do that, and then wipe them out the next day just to get a really good thorough cleaning done.